Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Jay Holloway, and today we are continuing with Scentmas. This is week 2 of Scentmas. So this is where we run through my fragrance samples that I'm trying to get rid of in lieu of full bottles. But we're going to go back to the full bottles probably at the beginning of the year. But anywho, starting with Monday, I decided to keep it real cute and floral. So we started out with a good old Chanel Eau Tendre. And that was for like the first 2 hours of my day. And then I went to continue with the floral theme and went with Mason Francis Kirkjohn's A La Rose, which, sidebar, I have this. I love it. I wish I could get the really huge bottle, but neither here nor there. And then towards the end of my work shift, I went with L'Homme à la Rose, which is the masculine version of à la Rose. And trying it combined, it makes me like it better. Although I do like it, it's like a mix of à la Rose and Gentle Fluidity Silver. And if you know me, silver was not my favorite. I didn't hate it, but gold me down. And after my shower, I decided to go with a Fleur de Peau by Diptyque. This is like a very musky flower and a little powdery. Good for like after the shower. Would highly recommend. Oh, and I'm putting it in my used samples catch-all. So that was Monday. Tuesday, real simple, real vanillic. Um, Early in the day, this is Blondinide Vanille. This was a sample. I'm not sure what company makes this fragrance, but it was really nice. And then that evening, I went with another fragrance that I actually have by Diptyque called Udwell. This is a vanilla-based fragrance. Very beautiful. I love it. I have the eau de toilette, not the parfum. There's something about their eau de toilettes that really speak to me that I can appreciate. Okay, so moving on to Wednesday. This was a day where I was like, you know what? Let's continue on this diptyque train. So, for the beginning, I went with this scent called Rihala. It was 2 of them. And I got this when I was making a purchase of one of my candles. I think it was the limited edition. Or was it the ombre? I'm not sure. But I've had this for a while. And what this reminds me of is Tom Ford's ombre leather with a little bit amped up on the fruits and lowered on the leather. This is a nice scent. So if you don't want to pay the Tom Ford price, boom. Then for that evening part of my shift, I went with another diptyque, and this is called Ophryon. My homegirl Erica goes up for this one, and when I actually tried it on skin, I could see why. It is a beautiful scent. I think it's inspired by an actual club in Paris, but don't quote me. Please don't quote me. Look that up. And then, wash the day off, and I went with a sample of a fragrance that Sharita M has talked about on her channel, also on YouTube. And this is a fragrance called Iconic. It's by the House of Oligarch. This is for someone that loves tuberose, white florals with the twist. It's almost like it's syrupy, but not quite syrupy. It doesn't have that mother of the church vibe, which I can appreciate. So, we're going to roll on over to Thursday. And, I wanted to go ahead and still, try something, nice. So I went with Christian Dior's Holy Peony. And this is from their La Collection Privé line. I wanted this, but I don't know how I feel about it after wearing it. Not to say that it's bad, but now that I've experienced it on skin, I'm not sure how I feel about it. And that was for the first part of the day. Second part of the day, I went with Ofreon again. I like this a lot. I would get this in a travel. It's like really, really smoky club, and it teeters between masculine and feminine. It goes back and forth, and at the dry down, it gets right in the middle. And after the work day, after my shower, I decided to go back to Christian Dior, and I tried their Sakura, which is cherry blossom. You get cherry, you get floral. It is a nice take on cherry blossom, but I have a fragrance called Cherry Blossom by Demeter that I would lean towards a little bit more. It gives me almost like that Bath and Body Works kind of vibe, which I don't mind, but without being too intense, if you get that. And then Friday, we decided to get all the heavy hitters out of the way. So I opened my morning with Bamboo Harmony. This is by Killian. I had this on my list for a while, but after trying it on skin, I realized that I really don't want this. It gives me green tea vibes, which is nice, but I can go green tea because it's going to be a little bit cheaper, you know? And then towards the end, well, not the end, but my second part of the day, I kept it with Killian and did Forbidden Games. Now this, I actually liked, and I'm happy that I had a sample because I like this enough to get like a full bottle. It's nice. And I low-key want to try it with Amorous Intent since they're both almost like sour appley kind of. But anywho, then I went with my Christian Dior Dear More, which was on my list for a long time, but got replaced by, I think it was La Colle Noir. I like that better than this one. It's nice. It's a jasmine scent. No, I'm lying. Grand Ball, because that is a heavy, heady jasmine. And then I closed out the day with another diptyque, Oh Rose. This is cute, this is nice, but give me Francis Rose all day long. But that was my week in scent samples for Scentmas. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Stay tuned for more scented content. Bye-bye.